Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning. If you're new here, welcome. I'm a part-time reseller. I normally sell online like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, but occasionally I love sending in to online consignment stores, particularly the RealReal. So normally I send them at least one batch of stuff every month. I didn't send them a batch in February, so here we are in March, sending in a really big load. I am moving in a few weeks, and I debated whether I send one in for February just because I wasn't really sourcing and I didn't really know if I wanted to kind of deal with it. But I took what I had set aside. I added in a bunch of stuff that I had tried listing myself simply because I just don't want to move it. And I'm very close to getting a new handbag that I want. And so I think I'm a little bit motivated to send some stuff in and get the credits. So if you're interested in reseller content, I love sharing my tips and tricks, things that work for me in my reseller business here on this channel. Certainly consider subscribing to my channel if you are not already. I would love to have you guys again in a future video. Definitely hit that like button if you find this helpful. If you love reseller content or the real content, it definitely lets me know that you like this video so I can make more of them. So I use the RealReal to send in brands that they accept. I do have a video on the RealReal and how I use it. I need to probably make another one because they have changed some things since the last one I made. It's been about a year. But generally speaking, if I can get it cheap enough, I send it to the RealReal instead of trying to sell it myself. I take the site credits, I let them accumulate, I buy myself something nice. It's my way of getting nice things for myself every once in a while. Using my reseller platform to do so. So here's what I'm sending in this month. I'm going to go ahead and start with the shoes. I've had these hanging out here. I didn't try to sell these myself. These are Stuart Weitzman loafers. They've got this cool like detail on the heels. They're in really good shape. I've had these hanging around. I was going to send them in last month and then I never did. These are also Stuart Weitzman. These are definitely dated. They're like slingbacks. I really like picking up Stuart Weitzman for the RealReal. It typically sells pretty quickly. I don't sell it for a ton. Like usually it's not really expensive stuff. But if I can get $12 off a pair of shoes that I paid $3 for or $5 for, and I didn't have to do anything. I just let someone come to my house, pick up this stuff. They send it in for me. I literally do nothing except send it to them. So, it definitely accumulates. To me, it's worth picking up. You can, I think, mail stuff in too, but I have a lady that every time I make an appointment, she just comes to my house and gets it. These are Stuart Weitzman. Again, a little bit dated. They are patent leather, size 8.5 though, so good size. I think I paid $3 for these, but it's been a little while. They've been sitting here. And then, I got 4 pairs. These are Stuart Weitzman as well. These were actually from my Jomar Premium Shoes box, and that one expired. The 90 days is up on that one. These have not sold. Quite frankly, I think they're ugly. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think of these. I feel like somebody needs them, but they are pretty ugly. So I haven't sold these yet. Those will go in. The RealReal too, it's very seasonal. So people are going to look for spring and summer in spring and summer. They do sell all seasons, all year round. However, they do start to discount things very quickly. So it's not a good place to let things sit and wait for the next season to roll around. You have to be a little bit more intentional about the seasonality on the RealReal. So these are Bruno Magli, and I'm not even sure if the RealReal takes Bruno Magli, but I'm going to send these in and see what happens. Sometimes they will keep and list things that they don't normally take if you send it with a bunch of other stuff. I'm not saying that should be your strategy, but they do send back to you anything that they don't take, they will mail back to you. So worst case scenario, I will end up getting those back. I do have one handbag. This is the Le Sport Sac bag. This is also ugly AF. This came in my Jomar handbags box, and I was surprised to see that this was a brand that The RealReal takes. This bag had no interest. I think at one point I had it marked all the way down to $10, but you know, that box is expired. It's over its 90 days. Even if I get $4 or $5 for that, I would be happy. All right, on to clothing. So this is Rachel Zoe. Used to be worth picking up. And since The RealReal went down to 30% commission on items $95 or less, I probably won't get much for this. However, I think that I paid like $1 for this. I might have got this on Dollar Day, so I'm not worried about it. It is a size small. This is Theory, and this just screams springtime. Super cute, classic like stripes or like a chevron stripe. This is a size P though, which is petite, extra small petite, I think. Theory does okay for me on there as well. Then this is Mage, and I picked this up thrifting, and it's been sitting in my closet. I had it listed for a few months. It's not selling. It's a size 3, which I think is a large. I think it's a good thing to try. I've already had it listed for 90 days. No one's bought it out of my closet, and the color is like spring, summer, perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and send that one in. This is, well, this says M. Missoni. However, I am not sure if this is real or fake because there's no other tags on it anywhere. And the fabric, it is questionable at best. Now, last time I sent to The RealReal, I sent a pair of Fendi shoes that I could find nothing on, and I wasn't sure if they were real, but The RealReal did list them and they did sell them. So worst case scenario, I'm using this for authentication purposes. It's still got the Goodwill tag on it. I'm using for authentication purposes, and then if it sells, great. If it doesn't, worst case, they send it back to me, and I'm not worrying about selling an item that I'm not sure is authentic, because the last thing I want, and that's another reason I send luxury in, I don't know about authentication. It's not part of my business model to sell high-end all the time. So if I don't know, I'm just sending it in, and I'll take the money that I can get on The RealReal. Then I have this St. John Sport white jacket. I actually got this on The RealReal. It was like 70% off, and I had a coupon. So I think I paid like $20 for it. It still hasn't sold for me. It's been listed about 90 days. So ordinarily I wouldn't send this in, but since I'm moving, I'm just going to send it back to them. Same with this one. It was about $20. I used my site credit and my coupon, so I really didn't actually pay anything for these. So I'll send both of those back in. This, oh my gosh, I can't believe I still have this. It's been sitting here. I featured this on my Instagram. The brand is Valentino, and this is a long sleeve cardigan sweater. It's got a nice lacy detail on the sleeves. I thrifted this at Goodwill for $6. So made in Italy. It is 60% wool, 30% silk. I'm very interested to see how they price this. It feels very, very nice quality. Then I have this M. Magashoni, which you guys, you saw that I thrifted this just a few weeks ago. And I have had it listed for a few weeks, but I'm ready to just send it just because I'm moving. Otherwise, I would probably let it sit. It hasn't had enough interest yet on my Poshmark or eBay for me to feel confident that it's going to sell for me. So again, I'm super motivated right now to get my new Louis bag. So I'm going to go ahead and send that in. This I actually got from Unclaimed Baggage. I've never tried to source an Unclaimed Baggage, and they had a clearance sale, so I decided to give them a try. This is Escada, and it's new with tags. The original price is $995. It is this gorgeous, and it's fun, gorgeous. It's got like frilly sleeves. It's got really nice material. The comps aren't great. I think I paid like $50 for it, which is way too high. Way too high. I'm not saying do that. I'm not saying I would ever do that again. I had no business paying $50 for this, but it is new with tags. So hopefully I can at least make that money back on the RealReal. Nobody's buying it for me. I'll tell you, I have a hard time selling higher end stuff. Honestly, I like to stick to things that I make $20, $25 profits on and they flip fast. I'm into fast flips. This is going to sit probably for a year if I ever sell it. So I'm okay with sending that in. I should have never bought that. I have to do pretty soon, probably in the next month or so, I will do a what sold on the RealReal. My sales have been kind of clunky over there lately. Little $10 here, $12 there, which I'm okay with, but it doesn't make the best YouTube content. So I will see what I can do about giving you a what sold on the RealReal. Maybe it'll help you decide what not to list on there. But yeah, I'm going to call my concierge and schedule a pickup, get all this stuff to the RealReal. That's it for this video, guys. Let me know if you guys have sent into the RealReal lately and how it's been for you. I would definitely love to hear. Drop me a like if you found this helpful, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Typically, as long as I have things to send in, I do a video like this once a month in hopes that it helps you decide what you might send into the RealReal. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.